Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some Monster news to talk about. This week so far has been very Rainbow High centered, but we do have some Monster IT that has been sprinkled throughout the week so far, from new listings for the Fearbook dolls, new Wednesday dolls, a new Holiday Skelita 2024 doll. We also have some new updates for Season 2, and the Crew Productions restocking very soon, and tons more, so stay tuned, and let's get into it. Okay, so first up here by Clues now we have some listings for the new Monster High Wednesday dolls. First up we have the Wednesday Raven dress doll, which is the most expensive because she is, I guess, more deluxe because of the dress. She costs $65.99 US. Then we have the Monster High Wednesday core doll, so the core look doll for Wednesday, the character, that's retailing for $40.49, so 41 bucks. And then we have the Wednesday core Enid doll, so that's going to be Enid's core look for her doll, also the same price like the Wednesday doll. So yeah, it seems like the price, that's expensive. Yeah, I just realized that's 40 bucks for like one doll. Like that's expensive. Even for Mattel, even for Monster High, like that's expensive. So that's, yeah. I don't know how people are gonna react because it's a lot of money. I mean, 40 bucks for one doll. Like imagine getting the whole collection. You're getting two dolls, it's 80 bucks. And then if you want to get the Raven dress doll too, it's 66 basically. That's 80. Ooh, that's a lot. Like that's almost like 200, right? Like almost. That's a lot. So yeah, it's like it's a big price tag to get the whole thing. And then of course we also have the Collector 2-pack that's going to be on Mattel Creations. That's also going to have include a Wednesday doll, but it's going to be different. It's going to be a different adaptation of the character. With Morticia as well. So Morticia will be an exclusive character, at least for that 2-pack. So, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of money. But, I mean, you know, listen, I guess at least they're going to be sold worldwide and they're going to be well stocked. So perhaps they will go cheaper, you know, on sale quicker. Because maybe people will not buy them as quickly because they will be more accessible. So maybe it'll be different. So let's see. Oh yeah, we're also getting a Wednesday fashion pack. Yeah, so that's going to also happen, but that's going to be a Mattel Creations exclusive, the fashion pack. That's weird. So the dolls are going to be accessible, majorly, you know, restocked, sold on Amazon, etc. But the fashion pack, no, the fashion pack has gotta be Mattel Creations exclusive. Like, that's weird. Like, why make the fashion pack exclusive? Why not just sell the fashion pack also like on Amazon, like via major retailers? Like, that makes no sense to me, but okay, fine. I guess they just had to have one item that's like exclusive, you know. But yeah, let's see what the fashion pack outfits are. And then we have these new Fearbook dolls that so far we have seen Draculaura, Toralei, and Twyla get a new Fearbook doll. These are probably, you know, for G3, and they all cost $24.99. So average price point for, you know, G3 dolls. And so I wonder what their theme will be. I mean, obviously it's Fearbook themed, so it's going to be like a picture day kind of like situation where they all look glammed up, perhaps. So interesting. I can't wait to see like what the accessories are and like if there's going to be more characters in this lineup or only these three. Then we also have some new listings for actually a brand new Holiday Skelita doll coming next year. And then we also have the listing for the Cleo Holiday winter doll, and we've already seen her leak, so that's no surprise. She's going to be retailing for $45.49, and then the Skelita one for $55.99. So she's going to be more expensive, the Skelita one for next year. And then I saw Lou Valentine share a caption that read, you know, perhaps the Skelita holiday doll for, I'm assuming, again, you know, Dia de los Muertos will be G3, but I don't think so, because we also had this post here shared by user Seeing Mount, which says that the Skelita new holiday doll for next year, it sounds like it's going to be G1. It's not going to be G3. They wouldn't release the G3 Skelita doll in a holiday theme, and also the holiday theme is G1. It's not G3. It's the alumni. It's for alumni, right? It's for the adult, quote, collectors. That's the whole point of the alumni releases, that they're made for the OG Monster High fans, right? So, and that's why all of the alumni releases are also in G1, because again, they're all meant for the original collectors who prefer the G1 version. So I don't think G3 Skelita will be again, sold in a holiday format, but I do think that, you know, we're gonna get a doll of her soon. But yeah, as things go for the actual holiday doll, we have a description here that reads, and the Skelita doll is set to arrive next year, described as wearing a dress made of papal picado, same material as her skirt on Scarce doll, and they had that La Catrina is often depicted in. Okay, so interesting. It sounds like it's going to be like a much more unique take on the, you know, Dia de los Muertos, because it's going to be a different outfit for Skelita. It's going to be much different with a hat and like actually the same material from the Scarce doll. So it's going to also recycle some old fabrics perhaps. So interesting. I cannot wait to see how she's gonna look like, and definitely curious to see why she's also gonna be more expensive. She's gonna cost, again, 56, and the clear one is gonna cost 45 or so. So that's like 10 bucks more. So why will she cost more? Let's see. And on the bottom half, we can see some information on the new Ultimate Secrets Series 4 dolls, which were now renamed to Mystery Monster Series 4. Now, we don't know exactly when they will release. Apparently, they're supposed to release in the second half of next year, but they might also release earlier, like in some places, some stores, as we most often see with some Monster High dolls. They always release, you know, they always leak out earlier than they were intended to. But again, these are the ballerina themed dolls. We're gonna get a doll for Abby, Draculaura, Claudine, and Cleo. So 4 in total, and they are gonna be renamed, again, Mystery Monster, and apparently they're also gonna have a brand new packaging, which is supposed to have a also brand new reveal gimmick of revealing the doll. What that means, I don't know, but we'll see if that also entails a new coffin plastic holder, or if it will be a totally different packaging mechanic. And of course, as always, remember that with leaks like these and information like this, it is early, so it is subject to change. Now, this I saw by Girlies and Ghouls on their story, saying just a caption with the Skelita concept art saying that, you know, when they reveal Skelita in a witch hat and to be that she's a witch in season 2, then what? And like, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Is she a witch? I have no idea. I have no idea if this is just like trolling, if this is even rooted in some like little bit of truth. Like, is it like half true? I don't know what's happening. Why would Skelita be a witch? That makes no sense to me. Like, and like Draculaura, at least, like, it made sense because, like, you know, she had that interest in the movie as well, and she was also one of the main characters. But Skelita, they just introduced her, and for them to reveal her as a witch, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. So her thing is fashion, not being a witch. So I mean, maybe I don't know, honestly, this could be again fake. So they also shared on their story what seems to be close-ups and snippets of the season 2 writer's, you know, book, like what, you know, like basically the manual of like what season 2 is going to be like, highlighting some bullet points of like information. You know, at the very top it says Ian is gay. I have no clue who Ian is. Again, once again, I feel like I'm being trolled here. Who is Ian? What is this? I don't know. But okay, someone's gay. Great. And then I don't know. Then the tone, apparently it's targeted towards, you know, kids from 6 to 11, the audience target. And then we have apparently Frankie's gonna have some beef with Ghoulia. Okay, because apparently the Frankie's parents prefer Ghoulia because Ghoulia's, I guess, their ideal child. Again, I have no clue if that's true. And then we also we will also get more conflict between Cleo and Nephra. So if you were itching for that Nephra mean girl energy that was missing in season 1, then maybe it'll come in season 2. So who knows? But once again, I don't know how true this is. Take it with a grain of salt. There's also a lot of information missing here if it is true. So we might also be not seeing the big picture and only like little things here that make it look like something different. But again, that's what it is. And I don't know, again, who is Ian? We don't know. They also listed some a release date perhaps for the new core refresh dolls being sometime, you know, July, summer. So, you know, that does sound like a plausible date. But again, it might change. It might be sooner or next up, we have the prototype image for Ultimate Secrets Fairdescent Claudine Wolf, shared by user Moraday on Reddit. We can see here that overall, nothing really changed too much. The locker door, the print, is a little bit more like there's more contrast and it's like more vibrant, the color. I think I prefer the version here. The actual doll herself, the hair looks much shorter and wavier, which I think looks better, obviously, but you know, it would have still been poly, and it just, I guess they just couldn't find a way to make it look that way and to make it hold a curl in the box. But yeah, it's a shame because the hair could have looked so cute. But also poly is just such a really difficult hair type to work on dolls, because it doesn't really, apparently, I don't know, but apparently it doesn't really hold curls really well, so you gotta gel it really heavily, etc. So it's a whole mess, but the outfit is really the same. The boots seemed to have had like some white fishnets underneath, really interesting. And then the skirt to me is like the biggest difference otherwise, which is like the finish of the skirt. And the prototype version here, it seems to have like a glossy finish, like almost like it's a vinyl material. And then obviously in the final one, the skirt was more of like a denim mimicking fabric, so you know, very there was no shine at all, very matte. So I think this finish would have been better. I just think it would have looked better. Moving on, we also have some new pictures shared by user Sugar Cookie on Reddit for G3 Venus. Now these are actual like real close-ups, so you can really enjoy just the full beauty that G3 Venus has to offer. And she just looks amazing, really. I think the multi-purpose backpack that you can fit, you know, you can fit her pet in there, you can fit all her accessories in there, the eye coffin with the plant monster on the back. Then we have her actual sunglasses looking so stunning. Like, sunglasses on dolls are such a hit or miss, but for her it's a hit. Look at those sunglasses in pink, hot pink, the little details of like the flat trap monsters. You know, it's so good. I just think she looks amazing. The side glance, the little branches in her pupils, the white of the eyes, right? It's just oh my god, I love her so much, and like, I need her. I just think she's like just she's the best. Like, she really is. I have no complaints. Even the painted details with like the baby hairs and like the braids being molded on. Usually molded on hair on dolls is such a, you know, again, hit or miss, but here it works so well because it just looks so authentic, so real, so lifelike. And the paint job is really decent as well for it to be like such a fine you know, process with all the different rows of braids. Like, it's a really decent and really good job, the paint job, you know, it's like really well done. And I just think the ears also looking like obviously the leaf ears are not different. I think the original G1 Venus also had that, but it just looks so good here. You can actually see her like ears really decent, like really well, because of the braided side part. You know, it's like there's no hair at all, and so because of that, you know, you really get to see these details. And then obviously the braided the locks that are yarn, I believe. It just looks great. I think she looks amazing, and I can't wait to get my own, because I feel like she's just such an experience to own, you know, like she just looks so stunning. Next up, yes, finally it seems that you know, the Crew Productions Series 1 dolls are gonna get restocked, because apparently, you know, if you were able to save the link somehow and you had ordered them at some point, now you would get the confirmation, and you would see something like this on Amazon where it says, it gives you like a shipping date, estimated shipping date. So that's obviously telling us that there is going to be a restock imminent, happening next year. This happened to at user Sophia SD17 on Instagram, and that's where Clue has now got the information from. And so if they got this, you know, update, then obviously, you know, this means that they're gonna come soon. So that's really good. The listing, I haven't found a link myself, but I also think it's different between, you know, US links and also European links. It just works differently. That's just how it goes. But let's hope that this restock applies to all Amazon websites, and international restock, not just for US, you know, fans, because like it's just we exist too in Europe. So it would be amazing, because then I would be able to get them finally myself too, and many others as well, and also, you know, like everywhere around the world. We all deserve it. But let's just hope for the best. You know, it's a good sign. This is a good sign that they will restock, and hopefully since it's Amazon, you know, it'll be easier, it'll be better supplied, and quicker, and also not too expensive, because you know, it's just, they were so expensive on eBay, and it's just so much money, and like, we don't have that much money. Like, we're not rich, not all of us are rich, not all of us have the, you know, luxury. So it's just this means a lot to us. Then speaking of restocks, it seems Paul's Mart also restocked the holiday 2-pack for Jey Hologram Cloth, and they even lowered the price to $60 from $90 to $60. And even then, $60 is not going to be the retail price. Remember, this is going to be the retail price is going to be around 40 50 at the most, so not 60. Still more, you know, expensive, but that's because they're hiking up the price because, you know, they're selling these dolls early, and so they're gonna sell it to you for more obviously. But yeah, if you want them, you know, paulsmart.com. If they haven't already sold out, that's your best bet where to get them right now. And then lastly, it seems on the 14th of December, so depending on when you watch this, on Thursday to today, yes, I don't know, to Thursday, the 14th of December, we're gonna have a live stream for all of the fan club members where we can ask the designers, you know, questions and get a behind the screens look at some stuff. So let's see what this is all about. If you remember correctly, we have had a live stream like this before, but it was only one time. And it didn't really answer any of our actual questions like restock, etc. They really swerved around those questions and only answered the questions that were really very broad and very generalized. So let's hope for more tea for more insight this time around with this live stream or whatever, and let's hope that something good comes out of it, and let's see what happens. Again, 14th of December, it'll be live. You will have access to it. It will be again streamed live to all members if you are a member. Again, if you are not, then you will not be able to see what happens. But of course, don't worry, if something does actually come out, I will be the first to let you know. But that was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and consider becoming a member today to support the channel if you're able to, and so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way daily and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.